We are back with some more Dolphins franchise, and the draft is finally underway. I've said it a million times already. This is the most important draft class of every Madden cycle we do. The first one is you get the most time with the players. So we got to believe 10 picks this draft. We're cruising through. There was a hope and a dream. Mr. Spencer Malone, as you see, that got picked there in the 6th pick, would have gotten to me at 26. I had maybe in my head like a 2% chance that he would get there. Well, he wasn't even close. He was 20 picks before. He was like 12th on the big board of just like overall prospects, and he was a top 5 talent. I did not think he would get to me, but I just had like some slight hope that like somehow by the grace of God that everyone would just let me get him. And that's not the case. There has yet to be a quarterback, which is kind of crazy. I didn't scout the quarterbacks. Maybe they all suck or something, but kind of interesting there that we are 7 picks in. We're almost out of the top 10, and there hasn't been a single quarterback. There's only been, 2 offensive players? Mostly defense, which is not good for me because I wanted to go defensive heavy, so it's not the best start. But we got a lot of picks this draft. We're just drafting best available, and I will see you guys when we get to the 26th pick here. And we are up in the first round with our first selection, and we got a player I was hoping to get. Obviously, that one strong safety that was top 5 talent, I was like praying he got to me, did not get to me. We are going to be selecting Rudy. I have no idea to say his last name. Montague? Montague? No idea how to pronounce his last name. He is a first-round talent, strong safety. He's got A awareness, so I'm assuming his overall is probably going to be pretty decent here. The hit power, I'm hoping is just okay. First round talent, strong safety. He will be the new starting strong safety for us. What we got here? I like the presentation's cool. I won't lie. The presentation is solid. I'll give it that, but I don't want to skip it because I want to see. Maybe I do skip it. Oh, okay, he's got the all black suit, looking fresh. Okay, skip it. Oh, he was ranked 10 in true value, so he's very good. Okay. Drafted him at 26. Smart, reliable zone defender. Rarely misses tackles. Not a burner, but decent speed. 88 speed. Yeah, I'm not worried about the speed too much, especially as a strong safety. I'm curious what his hit power is. We'll have to see after the draft, but I'll take it. I'm happy. We got ourselves a new safety. We are 1 pick away. There is a corner that I really, really want to replace Jalen Ramsey on the outside. I am praying the Steelers do not draft him. There are 2 corners that I could potentially take here, but there's one that I really want. I'll show you real quick here while we are waiting. His name, I think his last name is Gregory, right? Yeah, Peter Gregory is who we are looking for, the man-to-man corner. 6'1", pretty tall, first-round talent as well, so we get him at the very end of the first, which is great. He's got elite change of direction, which is, interesting. Great speed. So really, really hoping to get him. If not, I could always pick here. But I think our first round's a major success if I can get him. Now, the second round, we have 2 picks. There hasn't been too many linemen that have went. There are still 3 left guards that are projected rounds 1 to 2 talent that I could slide over to center. And on the right guard spot, there is 1, also some 2 to 3. So there's a lot of guards available that I can move over to center. The center spot, there's some trash there, I won't lie. But I'm hoping in the second round to snag one of those. And my other hope in the second round is to secure our other starting free safety. He's pretty low on the ranks. He's at 53, so he's a little bit down there. He's projected rounds 1 to 2 talent-wise. Very, very young, 21 years old. A hit power, which is crazy. He's got great speed, great change of direction. This is who I want to be my other free safety, Mr. Shaq Sears. So I'm fingers crossed that we can get one of those guards to move over to center and select Mr. Shaq Sears here as our new starting free safety. 10 seconds left on the board here. If he auto picks here and picks my damn corner, I'll be very sad. Although, unless he didn't set a draft board, he's not the first one available. So please don't do me dirty like this, EA. Come on, EA. Quarterback. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All right, let's go and make our selection here. Hopefully we can development. I mean, it's a little unfortunate we didn't get a dev on our first selection, but to get the 10th best overall player in the draft at pick 26, I mean, what's the problem with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Here we go, Mr. Peter Gregory, corner. Can we get a development? He was ranked number 9. Oh my gosh, I'm on fire. High football IQ. Let's go. Shows good body control and phase and man coverage. Rangy and effective. Another normal. But I mean, I can't. 96 change of direction, Jesus. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, these are high. They're going to be pretty high overalls. It sucks that they're not devs, but I'll take it, I guess. I'll take it. We are back up here in the second round, and the one safety I really was hoping to get to me in the second did not make it. There is still a good one here that we are going to select, and we are going to take a little bit of a gamble. There is 3 picks from this pick to my next one. It's the Lions, the Vikings, and the Eagles. Both pretty good offensive lines, because there's only one really lineman that I really want, and it is this man right here, Mr. Hugh Nichols. He's way down the board. His talent is first to second round. I really want him. He's a pass protector. That's what I'm hoping for. But we're going to pass on him for hopefully he slides to us. This is going to be our new starting free safety, Mr. Shondell. His true talent is round 1 to 2. He's kind of a midget. He's 5'9", so I think as a free safety, not too bad there. Let's see what this man is all about. Shondell, 46 in true talent. We got him at 58. We drafted hidden dev. Speed's nothing crazy. I was really hoping to get that other free safety, but I'll take this guy. A awareness as well. So I'm keep getting these A awareness guys. So he's probably going to start as a pretty solid draft pick here. And we are back, and the gamble has paid off. Not sure if my strong safety would have been picked or not. Maybe he would have been, but we get our left guard. This will hopefully be our new center depending on his stats. And we don't have the worst center in the world, but I was hoping to find a new one. He's got A awareness, A impact, A pass block. That seems pretty fucking good to me. Mr. Hugh Nichols, what is he looking like? He is 49th in true value. We got him at 62. Hidden dev, love to see that. Strength is a little low. But I'm interested to see what the other stats are here once we get out of here. Well, we are back on the clock, and I will get to what happened in the 4th round because we took a massive L, unfortunately, in the 4th round. And I'm a little bit scrambling at the moment because we'll get to it in a second. So the 2 7th round picks I got to pick I'm just picking up backup defensive ends. So I'm not too worried about defensive end right now because I'm going to use those. These next 2 picks, I got to get a linebacker and a receiver. And I think just for depth pieces because we got to fill out the roster. I was hoping the 4th round went a little bit better for me, but like I said, things just didn't go to a great speed. We need just a backup linebacker on the squad because we only got 3. We need at least 4. So we're going to go ahead and select this guy. No idea if he's good or not. We're kind of scrambling, and definitely probably not the best selection there. He's got good speed, which is okay. But like I said, these are just backup guys. The next is going to be receiver because we only have 4 on the roster. So we have a little bit of time to look at the receivers. I was unfortunately and fortunately too busy being a dad. So I was tending to the baby. He does this thing sometimes where, he likes to gag himself, and he did that and spit up just all over the place. So I was helping my wife with that situation, changing him, doing all that, because we had a long break because we didn't have a 3rd round pick and we had multiple 4th round picks, so we had a long break. And I thought I had time, and I completely missed my first 4th round pick selection. It drafted me a center. Who knows if he's good or not. And then at the last 4th round pick, I made it just in time with like 20 seconds to spare, and I knew I needed a defensive tackle just as a depth piece. And so I picked a random defensive tackle, and I don't think he was that good. He was pretty far down in the talent department. So we absolutely failed miserably. Now my dogs are yip-yapping. That 4th round, luckily the first 4 rounds I think were major W's, but that 4th round was a colossal failure. And, shit happens. Sometimes shit happens. We need a receiver just as depth pieces. I was kind of wanting a bigger guy because we don't really have many bigger guys. And I didn't really scout the receiver department too much, so I was just going to kind of go off of, physical stuff. This guy's good speed. He's 6'3". Let's see what else we got here. We got another 6'3" guy. Oh, no, this guy's 6'2". Deep route D. Solid speed. Not the best situation there. Why does it tweak out like that? I don't get why it does that. Did I just look at this guy at Alabama? Mr. Chancellor. Oh, he's got D's everywhere. We don't want that. We need at least some C's. I mean, come on. I know we're in the 5th round and all, but we need at least some loot here. Yeah, this draft is turning a turn for the worse. Luckily, the first 4 was the most crucial, and we were able to land on those. I'm assuming whoever I pick here is going to be pretty bad. B catching traffic? And what is he? 6'3"? Sure, why not? Where is he at? Out of Clemson. I wanted just a bigger guy just to see if we can get blessed. Let's see if we get blessed. Get something. Is he just at least okay? Can I just get an okay player? Okay, there we go. There we go. 114 in true value. We got him at 154. We like to see that. We like to see that. That one's not a major failure. Not a major failure. We will take it. We are up in the 7th round with our remaining 2 picks, and we need 2 backup defensive ends. And in a 3-4 scheme, you need your defensive end to have a little bit of heftiness on him. And unfortunately, in the draft process, they don't really give you many defensive ends that are good and that fit the 3-4. Like, the only ones on the left end side are these 2 big boys, and who knows how good they're going to be. And the only ones on the right end, there's this guy, and they got a couple more on the right side. I don't know, it's only probably, I think, oh, there's 3. There's this man. I mean, it's not the best, man. It's not the best situation. So we're going to take Mr. Isaac here. C awareness. Maybe he's, I don't know. He seems like he has a cool name. We're going to draft him. B tackling. He's probably going to not be good. Okay, but we just need to fill out the spot. And yeah, he was not good. He was not good. But with limited money in the offseason, we got to fill out the spot. And our other 7th round selection will be for the left side to fill out that spot. And this draft kind of took a turn. Unfortunately, you know, the 4th rounds I was still hoping on hitting on some decent players. I just unfortunately wasn't able to hit those, and then after that we had 2 5th rounds, which 5ths are hard to find talent, and then you have your 7th rounds, which you're not going to find much down there anyways. So just going to get another defensive end here in the last pick and round out the draft. And we are back up. Like I said, it's going to be another bum. It's going to be another bum. Go to the left end spot here. Get someone. What we got? 316 and 313. He's from Fresno. He's from Stanford. We're going with the Fresno guy. Sounds like a cool college. B block shed. What we got? I mean, 236 and got him at 218. Okay. It is what it is. We are here in week 1 of preseason. And it's time to close out the draft video. So both my hidden dev players were star development, unfortunately, but we did get the 9th and 10th best overall players in the draft, which I will gladly take. So we'll try to go by, who we draft, order of drafted. Both safeties were the first 2 first-round picks that I made, the first out of the 3. They got the corner in the other first round, but Rudy was the first one. Where morale is -2 for whatever reason, I'm not even sure. So he's a 76 overall normal, which is great. The hit power is not where we really want it, so we got to get that. He's got some decent traits there. The speed's okay, the acceleration's okay, the zone of man, for a rookie, okay. I need that hit power a little bit higher, especially for my strong safety. Sean Dell, I haven't moved him over. We'll go ahead and do that now before I forget. He will be the starting free safety. So he's a little bit shorter. He's 5'9". He's a midget. He's a little itty-bitty little guy. But he will be the starting free safety for us, Mr. Sean Dell out of Wisconsin. 2 rookie safeties. I mean, what can go wrong, right? What can go wrong? His hit power, free safety hit power, I don't care too much. Decent zone speed. Nothing too crazy there. We'll see how he plays. We'll see how he plays. I'm not too concerned that he's going to be terrible. Deion Bush, I'm going to move over to the strong safety spot. I think we're also negative in the cap, which is just fantastic. This is just fantastic. But luckily we can, restructure some contracts and figure that out probably without having to trade anyone. At least that's kind of my hope. So those were the 2 safeties. The other first round pick who looks very solid, Peter Gregory. He is sitting at a 76 overall as well. Great speed, 93 speed, 91 acceleration. I love that. His man at 76. It's also -2. So the catching's unfortunate. So hopefully he's not out here dropping a bunch of picks. But I like this player a lot. I almost said this card. I like this player a lot. He will be starting outside with Cam Smith, and then we'll have Kendall Fuller in the slot. That's just how we're going to roll it out and see how it does. Our other 2nd round selection is our new starting center. And it is Hugh Nichols. He's a little bit less overall than Aaron Brewer, but I believe he's much better pass blocker, and he's also 6 years younger. So he will be the starting center. We're going to roll him out. He's star development. The strength's a little rough. The run blocking stuff's a little rough, but the pass blocking is solid, and it's better than my current center. So we're going to take it and roll with the punches. I wanted to develop a rookie, and our offensive line's looking much better. I know I only replaced 2 guys, but I guess our offensive line wasn't the worst. I like to roast it quite a bit. Our tackles were always solid, but Austin Jackson's up to an 80 overall. Nice. We acquired a better left guard here with Zion, and then we got the rookie center. So hopefully things are a little bit better. Moving on to the 5th round, we drafted another center. This was the auto pick where I wasn't paying attention, Mr. Elijah Agnew. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you miss drafts. You know, I've yet to miss a draft completely, but, you know, sometimes you miss a pick here and there. And then our other 4th round selection was a middle linebacker. Or no, it wasn't. I lied. It was a wide receiver, I believe, which this guy was pretty solid. He's a 69 overall. Where's he at? Trevor Newhouse, 69 overall. Decent speed. Spec catch is pretty solid. I'm not going to lie. He might start in the slot. I mean, I don't know. I could start Malik. I mean, he's got pretty good stats. His speed's also a little less. The acceleration's better. But he could be the new slot guy. Maybe I just, you know, roll him out there. He's 5'9". He's kind of a midget. He's a rookie last season. He didn't really play much, but he could be out there in the slot. He actually doesn't look too bad. He's got run after catch and possession catch. I might roll out Malik. We'll see. But we need just a wide receiver to fill out the squad. Honestly, a lot of these later round picks were just to fill out the damn squad because the cap is just, we've been in an interesting spot with all these contracts, and we probably will be for a while, unfortunately. So we're going to have to be careful with our money selection. And then the last 3 picks were all backups. We got a 64 overall defensive tackle, or 65, I believe, because he got the negative morale for whatever reason. But solid little backup there. Then backup defensive ends, we got a Isaiah McBath here at a 60 with the negative morale. This one actually wasn't too bad. Jeffrey Thompson, 65 as a backup. Just needed backups out there. So that is that for the drafted players. No superstars this go around, but we did get 2 stars, and we did get 2 players in the top 10 in the overall wise. So that is huge. Before we wrap it up, I'm going to show you guys my schedule, and I feel like it's very difficult. We start off with the Steelers, who I believe were in the AFC Championship. Then we go to Philly, who was he lost before the NFC Championship, but he won like 3 Super Bowls last Madden. We got division games, which are always hard. The Titans was a very hard game for us last season. We barely won that one. Another division game, the Chargers, who just won the Super Bowl and were undefeated. The Falcons, the Ravens, who just beat us in the playoffs and only lost 1 game. The Bills, the Bucks, who just made the Super Bowl. The Browns, the Bengals, who both, I believe, were playoff teams. Bills, Saints, and we finish it with the Panthers. So there's a lot going on this season. It's going to be a tough schedule, and we got a lot of rookies on the defensive side, especially the secondary. We're going to have a new corner. It's going to be a very young secondary. So hopefully in the future, all these guys are ready to roll, you know, in a couple seasons, and we're looking like monsters. But right now on the defensive side, it could be a little rough. I will show you guys my salary cap situation here, because if you guys are new to the series, we have currency inside of our Madden League that you can buy little things with. You can't buy anything crazy, but you can get like your player to star. You can't get him to superstar, but you can use the tokens to get to star, use the tokens to upgrade traits and things like that on your players. So I want to do that, but we got to figure out the cap situation first. I have a lot of tokens. Tokens we just get from creating content for the league. And as you see, actually, is my cap fine? Let me go double check. Maybe it is fine. For some reason, it said -10 before we advanced here. I don't know. The cap, it always looks weird. I guess let me go look over here. Where are we at? Oh, we got 7 mil. Okay, yeah. No, we're chilling then. Okay, 7.7 million. Okay, yeah. So we got some money to you know, probably what I'll do. I mean, I'll have to look over, but what I'll probably end up doing is the rookies that I drafted. So this man right here who's normal dev, I'll bump his ass up to star. Same thing with probably our corner we drafted, Gregory. I'll bump his ass up to star just so they can get a little bit quicker development. And then, or maybe I think we can only do 1 dev per side of the ball. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. We'll be upgrading some players. And then preseason weeks go by. We had 24 advanced periods. So what might end up happening is you might not see a video until week 1 regular season. I don't think it's really worth to make a cut down video. I mean, well, we're gonna cut like 5 players and a bunch of bums anyways. So I might stream a game on Twitch on one of these preseason games if we play them, but if not, it might not be till week 1. So let me know how you guys think we did in the draft. I think we were doing good until the 4th round debacle happened, and then it just went from there. But I think for the most part, we did pretty solid. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.